sometimes that's going to take you out of your comfort zone, and but if you want to book a party, you're going to have to ask, and whether you're doing an incentive or not doing an incentive. So sometimes there's these little incentives or just that little extra push to get somebody to go ahead and commit to do that. So so you can do the day of the month thing. In November, this is what I did for November to get November parties. And I started this in the end of August and definitely in September, and I'm definitely still doing it here in October. With that median utility tote, I said, if you book a party in November with me, I will give you a median utility tote for free. Okay? People love that bag. It's unique, it's new, it's hot because you can only get it in November. So if it costs me $35 or $30 to buy that bag, but I get a party out of it, that's $500, and more connections and more parties booked, that's worth it to me. And I'm really not paying $30 because I'm getting a 25% commission back on that bag. So it comes out to what, like $25 or something like that.
Yeah, some people don't even use it.
Yeah, if someone doesn't use their special, you can tag
Yes, and that was what else I was going to say. If somebody doesn't take the special, they don't buy, maybe they spend $200 and they have 5 bags available for $5 and they don't buy them all, I can buy that bag for $5, and then it's definitely a good investment. Or if you host your own party or somebody doesn't, your hostess doesn't use their half price item, buy it at half price. So there's ways to do it where you're not just, when you're starting out and you're like, I don't have the money to spend on that. Well, when you're starting a business, you have to spend a little bit to make a little bit. You don't have to spend great big bucks, but if you're smart about it and you think about what is this going to bring? I mean, you're not going to be paying for a bag if they don't host a party, right? So they have to host a party. It has to be $200 or more. So, and if they're working towards, getting another free thing, it's just more incentive and more drive for them to try to do a little bit harder work for you to get people to come to their party. So I do that quite a bit, actually, when I'm kind of in a lull, and I've had so many times where my calendar was empty, and it freaks me out, people. I mean, it freaks me out. I've got director requirements to make, I have bills to pay, and so I will do whatever it takes to get 1 or 2 parties, 1 or 2 home parties. I'm not talking about catalog parties, because those are nice, and they're gravy, and they're especially during this incentive time, they're perfect for earning the weekly Believe and Achieve incentives. But that's not how you're going to get more connections to book more parties. That's not how you're going to form a relationship with someone and introduce them to 31 and what 31 can do for them. So when I get in those lulls, or if I...
Sorry, I didn't even get paid that.
Oh, no, you're fine. If I get in a lull, or I don't have as many parties as I want on my calendar, or I'm trying to do something specific, I have a specific goal I'm trying to reach, I'm going to do whatever I can do to just get more parties, because sometimes people cancel. Sometimes for not good reasons, sometimes for very good reasons. I think it was March or April of this past year, I had a full calendar going into the month. Every one of them canceled on me. And for good reasons. And very legitimate, good reasons. So I just scrambled up and started trying to get as many catalog parties as I could to, try to meet my goals and things like that. But the home party is where it's at. So, and like I said, I'll try things and they'll work, they don't work. What are some of the things that I've told you? Or can anybody think of some